First and foremost, I want to give all praises, exaltation, and glory to our power, our highest power, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Brakatha Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rekar Kodash. Give double honors to our apostles of Great Millstone, who rule well, our spiritual teachers, and salutations to our sincere brothers that goes out on the highways and the byways, risking their lives week in and week out to feed the flock. Shalom. Kwam Yasharala. Yeah, you know we're living in the last days now. But you're going to have false prophets. Right? A prophet means to say before. But what does that mean? You could say good things, or you could say bad things. But a true prophet of the Lord is a prophet that speaks of things that's going to come, and it's going to come to pass. And anything to do with the scriptures, anything to do with Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai, that they're putting into their mouths, those are the true prophets of the Lord. And those prophets that we need to listen to in these last days. Right? Because many going to come and try to deceive you with smooth words. Yeah? They're going to dress in a certain way to try to influence you to think that you're okay. They seem high and mighty, right? They seem successful in life, and they're going to try to deceive you. But it says in Matthew 23, Salakia, and it says in Matthew 24, verse 23 to 24, then if any man shall say unto you, lo, here is Christ, that's Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, or there, believe it not. 24, for there shall arise false Christs, right? And false prophets, and shall shew great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, now I learned that, I used to read this verse, and up to about 8 months ago to a year ago, I realized that part. If it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. Right? That's why when you're reading these scriptures, it's beautiful to read word for word in depth. Right? If it were possible. But when I used to read it, I used to go through it. I never thought how deep that meant. If it were possible, in other words, once you are of the elect, you cannot be fooled. You cannot be deceived. Right? That's the most beautiful thing, being a man of the Lord from Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai. So you have good prophets and you have bad prophets. Right? So I'm going to go to Deuteronomy 18. Now let me go to Deuteronomy. Let me talk about the good prophets first. Yes? Deuteronomy 18. 14 to 22. And it says like, Yahweh's promise to raise up prophets for these nations which thou shalt possess. Hearken unto observers of times and unto diviners. But as for thee, the Lord Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai, thy God, have not suffered thee to do so. The Lord thy power will raise up unto thee a prophet from the midst of thee, and thy brethren like unto thee, unto him ye shall hearken, according to all that thou desirest of the Lord thy power in Horeb in the day of the assembly, saying, Let me not hear again the voice of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshai, my power, neither let me see this great fire any more, that I die not. Verse 17, and the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshai said unto me, They have well spoken that which they have spoken. I will raise them up a prophet from among them, brethren, like unto thee, and will put my words in his mouth, and he shall speak unto them all that I shall command them. And it shall come to pass that whosoever will not hearken unto my words, which he shall speak in my name, I will require it of him. But the prophet which shall presume to speak a word in my name, which I have not commanded him to speak, or that shall speak in the name of other gods, even that prophet shall die. Alright, so when you're a false prophet, you should be put to death. And if thou say in thine heart, How shall we know the word which the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshai have not spoken? When a prophet speaketh in the name of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshai, if the thing follow not, nor come to pass, that is the thing which the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshai have not spoken. But the prophet have spoken it presumptuously, and that means with full of pride and arrogance. Thou shalt not be afraid of him. Alright? Alright, so you have to watch out for those false prophets, right? When they're full of pride, arrogance, eh? And whatever they say, it does not come to pass. And most importantly, when it's not coming from the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshai. Right? So let's look about the false ones now. Right? In Deuteronomy 13, 1 to 11. Idolaters must be stoned to death. If there arise among you a prophet, alright, so you remember, a prophet is to say before. But they could say bad things before, and they could say good things before, right? That's what a prophet is. Right? If there arise among you a prophet or a dreamer of dreams, and given thee a sign or a wonder, and the sign of the wonder come to pass, wherefore he spake unto thee, saying, Let us go after other gods which thou hast not known. Let us serve him. Thou shalt not hearken unto him, unto the words of that prophet. You see, that particular prophet, right? Or that dreamer of dreams. For the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshai, your power, proveth you to know whether ye love the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshai, your power, with all your heart and with all your soul. Ye shall walk after the Lord your power, and fear him, and keep his commandments, and obey his voice. And ye shall serve him, and cleave unto him. Verse 5. And that prophet, or that dreamer of dreams, shall be put to death, because he have spoken to turn you away from the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshai, your power, which brought you out of the land of Egypt, and redeemed you out of the house of bondage, to thrust thee out of the way which the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshai, thy power, commandeth thee to walk in. So shalt thou put the evil away from the midst of thee. Right? So anybody that's going to distract you and say anything, right, to pull you away from our Creator, right, those are the false prophets. You must be put to death, right? But it's even down to your friend, right? But hear this now in 6 now, right? Even your own brother, anybody that pulls you away from Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai. If thy brother, right, so we're still in Deuteronomy 13, now at 6. If thy brother, the son of thy mother, or thy son, or thy daughter, or the wife of thy bosom, or thy friend, which is as thine own soul, entice thee secretly, saying, let us go and serve other gods, which thou hast not known, thou nor thy fathers, namely of the gods of the people which are round about you, nigh unto thee, or far off from thee, from one end of the earth even unto the other end of the earth. Thou shalt not consent unto him, nor hearken unto him, neither shall thine eye pity him, neither shalt thou spare, neither shalt thou conceal him, but thou shalt surely kill him. It's a serious thing, you know, when you're coming against the power of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai. He made us, he fashioned us. He wants us to follow his law, statutes, and commandments. And you want another person to come up and to whisper in your ears and say, come on, follow these gods instead, right? You should be put to death. But shalt surely kill him. Thine hand shall be first upon him to put him to death, and afterwards the hand of all the people. And thou shalt stone him with stones, that he die, because he have sought to thrust thee away from the Lord Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai, thy power, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt, from the house of bondage. Right? No one else can do that. Only the power of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai can rescue us. Right? Verse 11. And all Israel. That's why it's all about Israel. Yes? It's all about this, the seed. Huh? That great seed of Israel. So verse 11. And all Israel shall hear and fear, and shall do no more any such wickedness as this is among you. So that's what I'm saying. So you have to watch out on these last days, because our power is coming back. Right? And you know, Esau has a short time. So he's going to try to devour as much as he can. As much souls as he can. Right? He's doing it already by weakening our spirit. He's weakening our spirit through the food, right? Through the media, all right? Through through water, what we drink, right? The air we breathe, chemtrails. You name it. Right? Even a simple thing like even to have a bath, a shower, because our skin is porous. And all that water, defiled water, goes into our pores. So no matter what we do, we can't run. Alright? But what we must do is to hearken unto the Lord, Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai, and serve him and watch out for false prophets. So with that, all praises and glory to Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai. Thawada.